it's mitzvah, aseh midoraita. And we have to thank also the ladies, they're letting the husbands to go and to attend. It's not so simple to come after a day of work and you're exhausted and you're tired and you have to sit down and deal with all the ins and the outs of the halacha, which usually we're not accustomed to, because we usually when you need something you're going to the bookshelf, hopefully that you have one at home, and you pull up the Yalkut Yosef and you're looking there and that's it, it tell you yes or no. But if you look on the bottom, right, then your eyes will start to roll, you know, all what he writes there. But usually people, they don't read on the bottom, they read only on the top. So let me tell you something. I didn't know even where I'm coming and where I know, yes, but what is the occasion? It just told me there is Siyum and come, and usually I don't prepare. If I have to speak, I don't prepare because I have to see who is the crowd, and according to this, I have to press a button and something will come out. So, the biggest test for a person is to be consistent. You cannot learn anything if you're not consistent. And I'll tell you what, I was always impressed with Chacham Ovadia, Alav Shalom. Always. Because the idiot, meaning the knowledge that he had, it's not normal. But how did you get to this? So years and years ago, I'm going back to 1984 or 85, I think it was. That's where I decided that even though I have a smicha here, I have to get also a smicha from Eretz Israel, and I wanted to be tested by Chacham Ovadia himself. And they told me, he is going to rip you apart. I said, okay, very good. So the whole plane ride to Eretz Israel, the Shulchan Aruch, I was going backwards and forwards, back and forth. I knew it, I think, even by heart. And then until I was able to catch him, and I was talking to his wife, Aliyah Shalom. So he told me, you have to come to me, I'll test you at 4 o'clock exactly. So my friend, he told me, 4 o'clock is 4 o'clock. 4:01, he was not going to accept you. He was very much particular with his time. A minute was for him as the world. So I came at 20 to 4. Why should I come at 4 o'clock? I came 20 minutes in advance. And the Rebbetzin opened the door. And she saw me, and she told me, you Haimoff? I said, yes. Okay, the Rav told me that you have to go to a test at 4 o'clock, yes? I said, yes, it's me. Okay. who are you? Who are you? So she said, oh, okay. So she said, let me tell you how my husband became what he is. And I heard it from, from First Kelly. I was talking to Rabbi Yitzchak, the chief rabbi, and to David, now he is the chief rabbi. I told them so many stories that I heard from his ima that he didn't know b'chlal. So he told me, wait. I have to write it down. And he sat down and I told him exactly what you told me in 20 minutes. Amazing. She said to me, the Rav never went to a store. He doesn't know even how it looks. I bought his suit. I bought his shoes. I said, but shoes you have to put on your feet. How can you buy shoes? So he said, I'll tell you how. And she mamash acted it. What happened? She said, I went to the store. I brought home 4 boxes of shoes. And while he's still on the Gemara, Gara, so she telling him, put your foot inside. And he putting his foot inside and his eyes is still on the book. And he's saying to his wife, it's okay. And she told him, get up a little bit, just take a walk, He said, I have no time. It's okay, it's fine. That's how he bought shoes. And a jacket, she said, he sat down, Kara, and Kara. And they told her, it's good, but she told him, stand up for a second, I had to see if it's, he said, who cares? Who cares? The Torah was all addicted. That's called addiction. And Rav Ozeri, you know him? Rabbi?
Yad Yosef?
Yeah? Yad Yosef. Chacham Ovadia came to be a guest by him by Shabbat. And all of a sudden you see that the lights went off, the timer. He said, Bar Minan, Maze, I need to learn. No light? He said, we have one place that there is a light in the closet. In the closet. He said, oh, okay, very good. He said, bring me a chair and you can go to sleep. Rav Ozeri told me when I woke up in the morning, I saw that he is still in the closet, still with the book in his hand. And I told him, Ram, did you sleep? He said, what time is it now? He told him, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. He said, huh? Okay, let's go to shul. He didn't sleep all night. This is, he wanted to learn so much and that's how you become a Talmid Chacham. Now we are not there, right? But the Rav said something very good. By the way, you don't know this Rabbi. I know him very well. And I don't regret even for a second that you were asking me, should I go to Eretz Israel or not? I told them by hook or by crook you're going. And it's a 5 years program, very intense. I know what it takes. They're gonna kill you, they'll grind you, and you're gonna learn day and night. I don't know how you did it. but that's what came out. Very proud of him. Very, very proud. That's what I think. He deserves it very much. Very, very much. So, the Rav said something about the chinuch of the children. What we're talking now about Yaakov and Esau and everything else is not belong anymore to our time and our generation. Here we go.
There's a light, sir. There's a light.
Let's go in the closet.
How adif min avi?
Where is the closet? Stay in the closet. Okay? Today, the chinuch, the kids,
This is Satan, Rabbi.
it's okay, it's fine, I'm used to everything. Me, I used to everything, it's okay, it's fine. It's so important for the children to see that the Abba also have tests. Yes, even though my mind anymore is not so much on the Shulchan Aruch, this I gave to my son-in-law to be in charge, and I have my own things that I have to do. By the way, tonight I had to cancel all the appointments that I had, okay? Because I thought it's very important. It's so important, even when I give a workshop, how to raise kids, I'm saying to the parents, say to you children, we Abba and Ima going to here, we're going to a workshop to be better parents. They have to hear it. So they know when they will grow up one day, and it's not embarrassing to go and to get knowledge. Most people are ashamed of it. They don't want to. They don't want to. And most people don't want to learn because they say, okay, when I have a question, I'll call the Rav. What's the big deal? Very wrong. Very, very wrong. And now imagine a child seeing his father coming home, opening up a book, and his head is inside the book, and the child will ask you about what you're learning. You say, we have a test. So it's not only me having tests in the school. Abba also have tests. You opening up such a world for a child. My father also learning. My father also have tests. He may fail. So if he fail, I'm not the only failure. Such a chinuch. Why. Such an opportunity. Even this is why this course taking place. והיה זה שכרנו. Even if you fail and even if you don't know, even now it's ריבית. ריבית is a מקצוע. Why? I remember when I learned this, we had to sweat. Why? Because it's only אחרונים. בשולחן ערוך בכלל is not the reality that we deal today. And also the mortgages and the credit cards and who knows what every day. And you have to know how to deal with that, and it can break your head. It will break your head. All right? So imagine a child seeing Abba Kara going back and forth, how I'm going to figure it out. It worth, there is no price for it. There is no price. And when I see this, I have such an honor because I know what it takes, you know. I know that it's not easy because you have to commit yourself. And kol hakavod to the ladies, that sometimes I'm sure they need you home, but they know the importance and they let you go. Yes? And kol hakavod to you. Don't underestimate it, בכלל no. בכלל no. Because the Gemara saying, Anenashe b'mai zachya. The Gemara bebrachot. The Gemara asking the Nashim with what they going to Olam Haba. What does it mean with what they going to Olam Haba? They cover their hair, the tzanua, they going to the mikveh. They make sure that the house is kosher. Everything is in their hands. We are only a guest at home. They holding the whole house. So, what the Gemara asking, Ane Nashem b'mai Zachyan, this lady, what credit do they have to get to Olam Haba? They should ask about us what we have a credit to go to Olam Haba. So I saw a very nice chida. The chida is saying, רוב נשים לגן עדן, כן? ורוב גברים לגיהנם. Okay, that's not my words. Please don't throw any tomatoes at me, I'm only a microphone. Okay, that's the chida saying. But Olam Haba is something else. And the Chida says that two people were in the shul, and both of them had a yortzeit. One had askara for his Abba, and the other one has askara of his Ima. So now they're arguing who will get the aftara. They're arguing with the Gabbai. So they said, let's go to the Rav. He will decide. So the Rav says, who has askara for his father? You'll read. He said, so the other one said, what's going on here? Discrimination? Why? He said, your mother don't need you. The father needs him. Your mother don't need you. She's fine. Why? And the Chida writes underneath, he told them, Rov Nashim going to Gan Eden. Meaning all the mitzvot that they keep, the nidah, the chala, the adlakat haner, the tzniut, the everything else, this will get them first class to Gan Eden. But Gan Eden also is temporary world. Olam Haba is the goal. So now to get to Olam Haba, you need a passport. And the passport, we are in charge. Now you have to take your shoe off and say to your husband, get out of here. Go learn. I need a passport to Olam Haba. Why are you sitting home? לך מפה. תסתלק. Go learn. That's for you. That's for your good, you know. So by letting them go, you're doing good for yourself and for them, and above all, to your own kids. They have to see it. And also it will make you a better person when you're learning. I'm telling you, I'm dealing with people from the morning, from 10 o'clock, start. If I'll finish by 12, it's my lucky day. Okay? Sometimes I don't eat, I don't know even if I ate it. It's a mess. It's a mess. Why? Because people don't learn. They don't know even what they're doing. Two suicide bombers, they decided to get married. What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you out of your mind? What are you doing? They decided they love each other. So I said, what love means? There is a mitzvah to love Hashem. It's in the book. There is a mitzvah, ואהבת את השם אלוקיך. This is not a joke. This is a very serious word. Because they don't learn, they don't understand even what they're doing. Irresponsible, not intelligent, and everything else. Okay? And then being boom, bang, boom, and the kids in the middle, and it's a total chaos. So it will polish you off. The Torah that you're coming, and I know, it's difficult at night time, and now he has to come, and you sometimes you have to doze out, up and down, up and down. And by the way, in my classes, you cannot sleep. I don't let anybody. No sleeping. But I had a friend of mine, Alav Shalom. His name was Rabbi Yaakov Galinsky. We were very good friends.
Wow.
Yeah, very good friends. His height was maybe up to here. Did you see once? Huh? Yeah. Yeah. But head, עד לשמיים. What a mind he had. So he told me a story. First he said, I have to tell you a few jokes. And he made jokes about his height. That was his jokes. So he told me, about Haimoff, one time I was asleep, and pitome I feel that my feet are out of the bed. So I woke up, my Rabbi said at 3 o'clock in the morning, Chaya Rivka. Hashem heard me finally. I grew. I became tall. And she told him, go back to sleep. You were sleeping.
That's right.
That was the first one. The second one that he told me, and I was already on the floor already. So then he told me I had a shiur in Bnei Brak for 200 people. It was packed. It was very, very interesting. So he said, I see I'm talking, but people are not, I'm not getting connected to the people. He said, something must be done. Pito, something came to his mind. He went on the top of the desk. Everybody said, Opa, everybody is doing it there. What is he doing there? He said, you see, I'm short. When I'm talking, I reach only your stomach. Now when I stand on the desk, Be'ezrat Hashem, you're gonna hear me now. He says from this minute on, everybody was fine. So he said that in the Talmud Torah, in Kreinik, in Europe, he drove the yeshiva crazy. One time, it was so bad, when they opened up the ark Thursday, they're opening up the ark, pitome they see a goat kara inside the Aron Kodesh. Inside the Aron Kodesh, as a child, he decided to do the קצת lebidik, and he took a goat and he put it inside the Aron Kodesh. When they open up the ark, pitome they see a goat. The principal right away knew who he was. He said, "Young girl, you going home. You expelled." So he said, okay, but if you want to expel me, you have to write me a letter that if I'll get off the derech, you are responsible for my kids, my kids, my grandchildren. If you send me a paper, I'm not going anymore to the yeshiva. Otherwise, you cannot expel me, because somebody have to be responsible on my Yiddishkeit. Huh? But who he was, Habibi. So the principal says, I'm not going to sign it. He says, okay, let's go to the Dayan of the city. They come into the Dayan of the city, and he see that this boy is a chachke. He is somebody with... So he said to the principal, I'll call you up. You can go home, leave me with the child. So he told him, Rabbi Yankiv, he said, I was 10 years old. Rabbi Yankiv, I have a din Torah. You have to help me. He said, I have to help you. I'm only 10 years old. He said, no, I see that you're capable. You're good. What is it? He said, I have a din Torah, the shoes, calling the Sefer, the Torah, to din Torah. Is it din Torah? He said, the shoes, they have a complaint. They came from the same farm, from the same group, but them, everybody wear, and they throw to the garbage. Their friend, they taking out from the ark, everybody has to stand up, עושים הגבהה, everybody ככה, them מנשקים, and shoes, they take them and they throw to the garbage. But we are the same. We were from the same kibbutz. What's going on over here? Why we don't have the respect? So he said, I'm with the shoes. They right? Why they discriminating them? He told them, Yankev thinks very good. You have to think, Yankev. He said, what? He said, why you think that the shoes have no respect? What? So he said, I couldn't come up with this. So he told them, Yankev, a shoe don't go through the process that we're doing to the Sefer Torah. The Sefer Torah, you have to scrap, you have to put it in the and until it become a cloth. Until it become a cloth, it become a parchment. It takes a long time to shoes. You put shoes, Shalom Israel, pop, yalla. And next one. So he said, all of a sudden I understood what he said. He said, if I will continue doing this, I will be a shoe. If I work on myself, I will become a parchment of a Sefer Torah, then people will stand up for me. Yes. And he became Rosh Yeshiva. You don't have to be Rosh Yeshiva, no one is asking you. You have to be the Rosh Yeshiva in your house. That's what you have to be, Rosh Yeshiva. That the kids will look up to you. My father is learning. My father having a test. My father having this. Genius. Whoever came up with this is genius. Mama's genius. So I really want to bless you all. You should continue, finish all the Shulchan Aruch. Put the effort, it's kedai. It will make you better people, polished one, and to understand, it will change your mindset, it will change everything. And to the ladies, you're going to enjoy your husbands. Finally, they will know that every detail is important. So, even though it's difficult, and sometimes you need them at home, I know that, okay? Lech mipo. Get out. Go learn. Why? Because you're going to benefit at the end. Everybody will benefit. And thank you for calling me. I'm very impressed. I'm impressed. And you should continue. And you, Chazak u'Baruch. Yishtabach Shemo. And you should be Ole Michael and Chail. When you finish everything, then you call me back.